these past 4 years, kind of on and off the last year, but these past 4 years have been great. There's nobody else I'd rather spend the rest of my life with. Your heart, your passion, your smile, you putting up with me, like God literally created you for me, because nobody else can put up with my sense of humor like you can. And you know, no disrespect to your dad or anything like that, but I think Amber Marie Williams rolls off the tongue a lot better than Amber Marie Mitchell. So, Amber, will you marry me?
Yes. Okay, wait, sorry. Oh my gosh. Oh, my makeup's all messed up. It's recording.
Hey, videographer.
All right, what we got? What we got? What we got?
Wait, this is too much. Sorry, guys. And everybody's here.
This is TheSwolefessor.
Stop it. Oh my gosh. Hi, everybody. Here we go. You know.
What's up, guys? From Celeste Williams, aka TheSwolefessor, here to educate you on health, fitness, social well-being, and your boy's engaged, which is like still really like crazy and surreal to think about. You guys already know that I try to keep, you know, my Instagram, my YouTube channel, all of it focused on the content itself. I don't usually delve too deep into my personal life. Like, you know, I'm transparent with, you know, my training and like, you know, I myself on camera. I try to be very real with you guys, but like, you know, I try to keep the content focused on just that, the actual content related to, you know, health, fitness, social well-being. But I want to share that with you guys just because, like, you know, it's obviously like a huge step for me in my life. And, you know, I made a post about it on Instagram the day of and shared it with my Instagram family, so I figured, you know, share it with my YouTube subscribers as well. So yeah, I just wanted you guys to kind of be able to like see that side of me, I guess. But anyway, yesterday is when I proposed, and that was Sunday. Today is Monday. Now, usually I rest on Mondays and I train on Sundays, so just keep in mind that everything you guys are seeing today with this workout is usually done on Sunday. So it's usually done the day right after my last workout video that you guys saw, the Saturday workout video, which is my intensity focused squat, bench, and deadlift day. So what today is essentially a full body style like accessory work day that goes hand in hand with the intensity focused squat, bench, and deadlift day. So if you guys notice, there's kind of a pattern here. So like Saturday is my heavier intensity focused squat, bench, and deadlift day, and then today, which would usually be done on Sundays, is like the accessory work that kind of goes with it. So accessory work for my shoulders, my legs, my back, and then it's also a day where I can get into a little bit of additional bench work, because the first thing I'm going to be doing is build up sets to a set of 10 at RP6 on the bench press. And then, you know, I usually would rest Mondays. Then Tuesdays is the volume variation version of the squat, bench, deadlift day. And then Wednesday is like a, you know, an accessory focused day, but instead of being more like a full body accessory focused day, it's the only day that's not set up like a full body day. It's just more focused on like, you know, direct back works, you know, more pulls, rows, rear delt work. And then of course Thursday is like another full body style day, but it's like my tertiary day, which you guys have already seen, with the high bar squats, the competition bench press, and the accessory work that is on that day. The only reason that Wednesday is set up as it is, I've kind of already explained before, with it being like, you know, just mainly back focus, is because even though each day other than Wednesday is like a full body style day, the only time that I'm doing direct like rowing and pulling motions besides Wednesday is pretty much on today. So it's just a way to like, you know, directly get that type of back volume in, because the rest of my body parts are pretty much covered really well with volume, you know, with the amount of benching and squatting and deadlifting that I'm doing, like, you know, legs, chest, shoulders, all that's pretty much covered, but that's just so I can get in that direct back work. But yeah, this will be the the last workout, not the last workout video necessarily, but like the last workout that you guys see for this block, because you've seen the other 4 days already. So after I show you guys this, then we can break into more of those informative videos where I show you guys how you can set up full body, full body program for beginners, for intermediates, full body program for people who want to get into bodybuilding and focus on like, select body parts, but still do full body. How you can break down like, powerlifting for, full body for powerlifting. I'm going to do a video for each individual thing so that you guys can kind of have like a basic general format to work with. And then yeah, that's pretty much I think it for the intro. Oh, and for those of you who are interested in buying the TheSwolefessor shirt, make sure you stay to the very end of the video. I'm going to be giving you guys details on how you can go about ordering your shirt. And yeah, that's enough talking for now. Let's get in the gym, get in this work.
Alright guys, hopping in for a voiceover for the workout portion of this video so I can just take you through everything and the why behind why I'm doing what I'm doing. So to get started guys, I start off with bench press. Now on this day, it's just building up to one single top set, no back down work, but it's build up sets of 10. Now the purpose of doing this, like I said, this whole day is kind of like the accessory full body day to go in conjunction with the Saturday full body SBD style day. But the reason that we have a little bit of bench work at the beginning of this day is just so I can get in more total weekly volume on the bench press, and this way I'm actually benching 4 times a week. So I, bench on the intensity SBD day on Saturdays. I bench for my build-up sets of 10 on this day. Then I have the Larson press on Tuesdays, and then I have my slow eccentric heavy singles on my tertiary day. So that's 4 times that I'm benching a week. So pretty much all I'm doing for this first week is just simply building up to a top set of 10 RP6. So I end up working up to my top set with 220 pounds. Now, 200 pounds was definitely like not near the RP6, but the 220 may have been a little bit overshot. It's really hard for me to tell with the higher reps, especially on the bench press, because it's hard to tell if it's like, okay, are you just feeling kind of like that metabolic fatigue kicking in, or is it actually that you're getting closer to failure? So maybe 215 would have been closer to the true 6, but this was still no more worse than like, I'd say an RP7. And once again, it's just trying to, differentiate between coming to failure and then just like, feeling the burn in the muscles. Then after that, guys, I had my row with reach. Now I mentioned this in the last video that I used this as a movement prep movement during my warm-ups, but on this day it's an actual weighted movement. Now the focus isn't so much just like going as heavy as possible. It's really focusing hard on T-spine rotation. So I'm trying to, when I reach, I'm protracting with that arm I'm reaching with as hard as I can, and then I'm retracting as hard as I can with the actual weight. And once again, the reason I'm working on this is because rotation is not something that we do a lot in powerlifting. So all my accessory work on this day, even though yes, I do, like with all my accessory work, gradually want to add weight over time, is more so about just staying healthy, getting some nice movement in, versus my other back focus day on Wednesdays, where it's really more about actually like pushing load and progressively overloading. And yes, I still want good form on those days, still want to make sure that I'm going through full range of motion, but on this day I'm really focusing on it. Like I'm only doing I think 60 pounds here for my 4 sets of 12 at RP7, because I'm really taking it from the standpoint of technical failure, not true failure, which is something I strive to do with all my accessory work. But guys, this felt really good. If you guys have never tried these before, I would definitely recommend throwing them in for one of your row variations. It's just, one, not only does are you gonna feel a little bit in your obliques from the twisting motion, but you're gonna get a different type of retraction as well, just because you can retract a little bit more from twisting so much. Then after that, I had 3 sets of 15 single arm lat pull downs. You guys have seen me do this before. It's the same thing I'm always focusing on with my lat pull downs, just trying to make sure I'm fully elevating at the top and then really depressing hard at the bottom. And the reason that on this day it's like single arm versus using both is because not only do I do the normal lat pull down on the back dominant Wednesday, but it's once again just kind of getting in some more unilateral work, working on health. And it's actually really good because I noticed that, ironically enough, even though like I'm more right side dominant, this actually feels a lot easier and more natural on my left side than my right side in terms of depression. So that's actually kind of interesting, since it's usually my left side that seems to kind of want to wing out on like the squats. You would think I'd have a harder time with depressing it on this side, but I feel like I can go for like, if I had maybe like 3 reps left on my right side, I feel like I have at least like 5 to 6 on my left. So that was something interesting to find out with this, but just more good back accessory work. Then after this, I had Bulgarian split squats, just like what I do on my tertiary day, but this time instead of 3 sets of 10 where I'm focusing on overload, it's 3 sets of 8 at a RP6, and I'm focused on just more mobility and stability, really trying to make sure I'm keeping my knees stacked, trying to keep my lower back nice and neutral, my torso nice and upright. I probably could have stepped forward a little bit more on this just to really like be in that alignment that I'm looking for. But all in all, these felt really good. So the tempo is a 2-second eccentric, 1 second pause at the bottom, and then a 2-second concentric. And all in all, this felt really good. I think my biggest issue with this is that I'll feel really good when I'm doing it on my left leg, but then on my right leg, I just don't feel quite as stable. You guys even notice that the tempo isn't quite the same. Like, it's still like a 2-1-2, but you notice like right at the very bottom of the eccentric, I kind of just drop down, and then I'm kind of trying to like having to force myself back up. It just doesn't feel as controlled. So once again, working on these unilateral movements is definitely helping me to work out these imbalances on either side. And even though, you know, obviously when I'm doing like, you know, competition squats, I'm on both legs. It's, once again, this isn't so much for, oh, this is going to help me have like perfect balance and carry over to, you know, my comp squat, so much as it is about just being healthy, like allowing me to feel stronger in different ranges of motion and different movements. Now this I absolutely hate it. And by hate it, I mean I love it because I love the challenge, but it's very misleading. So this is an upside down kettlebell press. Now I actually started this at first on my right side with a 25-pound kettlebell, and I was able to get, you know, 10 reps on it, but it was really, really difficult. But then when I went to my left side, I could only get 5. So I went down to the 15-pound to do the rest of my sets, and this is just 3 sets of 10 each side. And the purpose, I'm supposed to make it as hard as possible, so it should feel like an RPE 9. And it's just crazy to me to think that, like, you know, for single arm, you know, with normal dumbbells, for a single arm dumbbell press, I can do like, you know, 55, 60 pounds for sets of 10 on each arm relatively easily. Yet doing that 25-pound was very difficult on my right side, and then I couldn't even do all 10 reps on the left side. I had to go down to 15 pounds. So I'm just focusing on squeezing that kettlebell as hard as I can and really pressing all the way up and focusing on good upward rotation and just really squeezing that handle as hard as I can. And it was just, I'm just getting frustrated thinking about it because it's really difficult. Now, the way I usually finish this workout out is with glute hamstring raise is static holds, and I'm supposed to like just do 3 sets for as long as I can. I wasn't able to do that on this day just because I can't remember if it's because the machine wasn't available or if this gym actually just doesn't have one. But instead what I just did was threw a 45-pound onto the leg curl machine and just did 3 sets of 20 reps just to kind of, you know, get some blood flow to the hamstrings and kind of burn them out. But usually I would do the GHR static hold on this day. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the workout. That's why I do each move that I'm doing. And I'm going to let you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Like I said, stay tuned if you want to find out more information about the shirts.
So that's pretty much the end of the video. For those of you who are not interested in ordering the TheSwolefessor shirt, you can go ahead and close out now. But for those of you who are, let me give you your information on exactly how you're going to go about ordering it. So once again, just so you guys have a little bit more information on the shirt, it is a 60-40 cotton polyester blend. We got the logo on the front, and you already know on the back we keep it simple, specific, scientific. And I'm just actually like honestly like really excited to actually like be wearing my own shirt and actually finally be able to like give this to you guys, because a lot of you have been asking for this since we hit like really like just 1K subs, because that's just how like cool of the community that this channel has, that you guys are so supportive of me to where you're like, yo man, get a shirt out, when I like barely gotten started. So it's awesome to finally be able to do it. But anyway, the way you're going to go about ordering your shirt, guys, and just up front, they're going to be $25, and I'm going to be covering whatever shipping fees there are to send the shirts to you. But the way you're going to go about ordering it is you're either going to send me an email at TheSwolefessor@gmail.com, or you're going to send me a direct message on Instagram at TheSwolefessor, and all I need is your name, your address, and what shirt size that you want. For reference, I'm 5'7", 166 pounds right now, and this is a medium, just to kind of give you guys a reference point. And in addition to that, you're going to send me the $25 payment either via PayPal, which is once again the same thing as my email, TheSwolefessor@gmail.com, or Venmo at TheSwolefessor. Once you do that, once you send me the payment and send me your information as far as your address and your shirt size and your name, then I'll have you down on the list. Because what I'm going to be doing, guys, is taking orders from today, Thursday, December 20th, all the way up until Thursday of next week, December 27th. So the cutoff is Thursday, December 27th at 11:59 p.m. I'm not accepting any more orders. So you have until that time to send your payment and to message me. Because what I'm going to be doing is on Friday, I'm going to just take all the orders that I have from the week, send them in, get all the shirts, and then ship all the shirts out at once, because I think this is going to be the easiest way for me to go about doing this. So that's pretty much the information. If you guys are interested in ordering a shirt, if you guys have any questions, you of course email me or send me a direct message just to clarify some things. And all this information will be on my Instagram as well already. If you go look at the post, it'll be a nice detailed post pretty much explaining all of this, but it'll be right there in front of you for you to read if you're interested. But yeah, once again, just thank you all for the support. Thank you for 12K subs. We actually hit, you know, in the time I recorded the workout portion of this video, in this part, we actually made it to 12K subs. And yeah, I'm just blessed, man. I'm really blessed and really humbled. Your boy's engaged. We had 12K subs.
some, I'm sure it's just cool. And it's awesome that once again, we've been able to get to this point doing it, the way that I want to do it, not having to do things the quote unquote traditional, like, fitness enthusiast way. And even with these shirts, like, I wouldn't be doing it if not for the fact that I know a lot of you have been like asking for this for a while. So it just means a lot to me, guys. Like, the love, encouragement, support you guys give me, this community on this channel, it's just awesome. But yeah, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you did. If you're not, leave a comment down below. Let me know what I can do to get better. Like the video, share, subscribe. Keep it simple, specific, scientific. I'll catch y'all later.